Hello and good morning. It's December the 23rd. It's just a couple days before Christmas, and I know a lot of you are caught up with shopping and making plans on how to celebrate the season. But this morning, as always, I've been thinking about what can I do to maximize the season. You see, it's become traditional that people write off the last few weeks or the last few days of every year because there's this great anticipation for what the new year brings. So too often we get so caught up in preparing and planning for what the new year promises, forgetting that there's a purpose to every time and to every season. Now, let me tell you 4 things that I would encourage everyone to do during this season because it is what I do. The first thing you want to do is reflect on the current year. Reflecting on the present year in the sense that what were your goals that you accomplished? What did you miss out on? What did you do right? What did you not do too well? Taking time to reflect on the present year is a good thing for several reasons. Number one, it allows you to evaluate your successes. It allows you to measure your productivity. It also allows you to plan for the next year or what things you need to start putting in place starting from now to prepare you for January 1st. Now, let me take a moment to just quickly correct something here. I think this is important. It does not matter what day you attain your goals, if it's January 13th or December 23rd. The bottom line is that when you set goals, if you're someone who has long-term lifetime goals, you'll realize that dates and calendars are just a unit of measurement or a timeline that allows you to see or determine how much progress you are making. So let's not get too caught up on calendars, but it is still important in order for you to still track your progress. So the first thing I would encourage everyone to do, which I do around this time of the year, is to review the previous year to determine my successes and determine where I failed or the areas in which I could improve so that I can start working towards that in the new year. The second thing I do during this season, which I think would be of great benefit, which a lot of people do, is spend time with your friends and your family. It's been a busy year. It will be a busy year come January. So there is no better time to disconnect from everything and anything that could be a distraction from spending time with your friends, your family, your loved ones. Yes, it is Christmas, and for some other people it is Hanukkah and some other holidays. But more importantly, it's just a time to just be with family. Pay attention to family. It's not about the presents and the gift giving and all of that. That is good. That is fun. But what are the traditions that you've built around your family? For instance, one thing I don't do is that around this time of the year, I do not do any ministry. I do not travel anywhere. I do not do anything. I stay home with my family because this is essential. This is important. I don't even travel anywhere with my family. This is time to be home with family. This is our time. You know, my 18-year-old daughter is back all the way from California from college. It's her first time, being far away from us, and this is awesome. Just being home and spending time with her and just catching up and just watching the family together without school and any of all those distractions is just a beautiful thing, and I'd encourage you to do that. Make sure you spend time with your family. And then the third thing that I will also encourage you to do during this period is a time for rest, a time for relaxation. You've been busy for over 300 300 days all through the year. This might be a good time to just cut off from everything. Even if you're working, slow down, relax, try to reflect on your life and the things that you want to do. It's a time for you to revamp. The 2 weeks are a very important period for you to maximize. It's a time for you to just take and refresh yourself. All right. So very important. Take the time. This is a period that you can easily use for restoration. There's not a lot of activity going on except that which is self-imposed. And what I mean self-imposed, because of the holiday, of course. And then fourthly, and more importantly, is it's a time for you to start strategizing. It's a time for you to start putting structures in place. It's a time for you to start putting the framework that will allow you become successful in the coming year. Too often people forget that your reflection on the past is supposed to give you insight, ideas, principles, concepts of areas where there were gaps, so that you can be able to come up with a roadmap for accomplishing those goals in the new year. So don't forget 4 important things that you can do to maximize this season. Number 1, it's just a time to review the previous year. Number 2, a time to rest and be with family. And number 3, a time to refresh, restore yourself, and just get yourself revamped and be ready for the new year. And then number 4, a time for you to draw up strategies, put in whatever structures you need to put in place so that you can be able to enjoy the coming year. So once again, this is Dal Alfonso. Just wanted to share a few thoughts with you as I drive to my office this morning. If I don't get to speak to you before the Christmas, have a Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year. I truly hope and I pray that 2017 will be the greatest year that you've ever had up until this time. So God bless you, and be sure to connect with us on Facebook and also on other social media platforms on Private Transformation Network, and be sure to share this video, because I think a lot of people are caught up with New Year resolutions and a lot of things and forget that it's not just a season to celebrate. It's not a season for wishful thinking. Anything that you want to make happen, you've got to put effort into it. And I think these 4 strategies will be very helpful for anyone who wants to make the most of their new year. So God bless you. If you have any questions or thoughts or concerns or things you would like me to address with regards to this, be sure to post them at the bottom of this video. That way I can be able to answer your questions either directly, or I can inbox you with an answer or a thought that I think might be useful to you. So enjoy the rest of this day. It's snowing out here in Omaha, Nebraska, and I hope that it's much more beautiful, nice and sunny wherever you are. So have a great day. God bless you, and I will talk to you very soon, and hopefully another moment of Private Transformation Minutes. Have a great day.